Hi, first graders. It's mini lesson 2 for reading, and we're going to use the book Dog in Boots. And we are going to practice making predictions. Let's go over what predictions means. A prediction is when we take information from the book and maybe even from the pictures, and we think about our own experiences and we think about what's going to happen next in a story. So, for example, when we look at this book, Dog in Boots, and we look at the back cover and we read a little bit about it, okay, we can make a prediction about what we think the book's going to be about. Puss in Boots has splendid boots, and Dog wants some too. But will Dog's new boots be right for digging and scratching and swimming and all the things he loves to do? So let's look at the cover, back and front. And let's think. Let's make a prediction. What do we think this book is going to be about? You have some information from the back of the book. You have your own experiences of maybe having a dog, maybe reading a story about dogs, maybe reading a similar book like this, maybe even reading the story or the nursery rhyme of Puss in Boots. And what do you think might happen in this story? Take a minute or two to think about it. I'm looking at the cover, and I'm looking at the back, and I see a hand here. I'm wondering, maybe, is that a shopkeeper, someone who sells shoes? And I see the dog is inside this boot. And it mentioned digging and scratching and swimming. So I'm thinking that the dog is looking for some shoes for digging, scratching, and swimming. So that's my prediction of what I think might be happening in this story. So what we're going to do is we're going to read a few pages, and we're going to think about what could happen next. And we're going to put that picture in our mind like we've done before and think about what's happening next. Think about the evidence. What does the book tell you? What words or what do you notice in the picture that helps you put that picture in your mind and predict what's going to happen next, or even what's going to happen in the future? Maybe extending your prediction to what could happen when the book's finished. What do you think will be the next thing that happens? Okay, so I'm going to read just a few pages and show you, and then you can make a prediction as well. Dog in Boots. Dog was reading a brilliant book all about a cat who wore a pair of truly magnificent boots. When he finished reading, Dog put down his book and had a little think. Then he went to the local shoe shop. So I want you to have a little think. What do you think is going to happen next? Have you got any footwear as splendid as this? He said, showing the book to the shopkeeper. I believe I have, said the shopkeeper, and brought out 4 just as splendid boots, one for each of Dog's paws. Bow wow, said Dog. I'll take them. Dog was so pleased that he went straight home. And you notice that the author put those dot, dot, dots. Those dot, dot, dots help you think about what might happen next, making a prediction. Using the pictures, using the words. To dig up his very best bone, but the new boots were not at all splendid or magnificent for digging, and they got so muddy that they looked quite awful. So Dog took them back to the shop. So, what do you think might happen next? And then I want you to think about, what is the evidence? That means, what is the picture or the words trying to tell you? What are the clues that made you think this way? And then maybe think about either drawing that, writing it down, reading more of your story, and see if your prediction is right. And then think about when you finish the end of your book, predicting the future, what you think could happen next in the story. So, today and in the future, when you are reading a book, you do that sneak peek and you do that prediction. Think about what the story is going to be about. Use the back cover and the sentences on the back to make that prediction. Read a page, then make another prediction, then read another page, make another prediction. Go all the way to the end of your book and make a prediction for the future. And then think about, how do you know? How did you know that your prediction was correct? What evidence did you find? And check it.